Welcome to the Cryptonomatron, and let's take a look at the news stories from today, the 20th of March 2018. And the first one I want to mention to you is the Venezuelan reaction to US sanctions on their Petro ICO. Now, Petro is not technically a cryptocurrency, guys. A cryptocurrency, everybody's calling it that, but it doesn't fit my description of cryptocurrency because it is a centralized, government-controlled digital currency. In fact, you'd be better off calling it a digital currency. Let's separate it right now from cryptocurrencies. We don't want it in the same bracket. So what have they been saying about it? Well, a lot of strong language from the US, basically putting sanctions against it. Donald Trump signed an executive order on Monday prohibiting American citizens and residents from purchasing or transactioning in this digital currency, the Petro, issued by Venezuela. So pretty much, a very, very large segment of the cryptocurrency trading market will now no longer be able, legally anyway, to purchase or use it. So it's a fairly stern approach from the US, but Venezuela shot back. Maduro said, once again, imperialism is wrong in announcing sanctions and blockades against the brave and dignified Venezuelan people. The sellout lackeys drool when our people suffer. Let's raise the flags of Bolivar and Chavez. We will win. I'm not a supporter of government-backed cryptocurrencies. I don't see any value in them whatsoever. They don't carry the same values that decentralized crypto distributed blockchain technology has. So I'm not really interested in the Petro at all, to be honest with you, but I just thought it was interesting that Venezuela and Maduro are not taking the US sanctions lying down. So PayPal's Peter Thiel calls Bitcoin digital gold. He doubles down on his earlier bullish sentiment about the cryptocurrency. And there's a nice quote from him here that I wanted to bring to you. He says, "I would be long Bitcoin and neutral to skeptical of just about everything else at this point, with a few possible exceptions. There will be one online equivalent to gold, and the one you'd bet on would be the biggest." Now, this guy has made significant investments in Bitcoin. He has made purchases between 15 million to 20 million US dollars, and his kind of purchases move the market upwards, or his sales move the market downwards in equal measure. He's a big player. He is a guy that, he's an investor. He's got a lot of sway in the market, so it's definitely good news that he's continuing to be very bullish. So more reasons to be bullish. United States Joint Economic Committee report endorses the future of blockchain. So basically, US Congress is officially supporting the blockchain technology going forward. Now, the banks, I suppose, will try to separate cryptocurrency from blockchain because they want to use blockchain, but they don't want the cryptocurrency, the decentralization model, because they want to continue to control. So, we're still going to have a big fight ahead of us for cryptocurrency acceptance, but this is good news. And, having the US Congress supporting the technology is a start, and it's, the first rung in the ladder of where we want to go, and upwards and onwards is where we're going. So I may have mentioned this Casper API ICO before. If I did, it was just been in passing. I've not actually done a review on it yet. Now, it's an interesting data sharing and storage sharing ICO that could potentially be quite profitable. You will receive tokens for allowing them to use your storage, and depending on where you are in the world and what storage volume, the profits could be quite lucrative. Obviously, they're not guaranteed, but it's something that I want to bring to your attention nonetheless. So let's select United Kingdom, for example, and let's say 48 terabytes of storage capacity will get you about $435 worth of profit every month. That's pretty good. So your return of investments in 6.5 months, given the outlay that's stated here. So total investments would be $2,842. That includes a number of tokens as well that you have to stake to be eligible, and all your internet costs, electricity costs of leaving your rig or your computer on for that duration, cost of the router, cost of the NAS system and cost of the hard drive itself as well. So this is an interesting ICO. It will be launching in April. I've had my eye on this one. I actually wanted to participate in the pre-sale, and for some reason I missed it. I don't know why that happened, but I'll be trying to do a better review on this in the near future, and I do like the website actually. I think it's very, very well done. They've got this cartoon that explains how you can utilize the system and how it works and how you can get paid and how you can earn the CST tokens for being part of the Casper community. So Block Nation are having an airdrop. If you're not sure what Block Nation are, they are the world's first decentralized ICO on Komodo, and they're giving away 2 million tokens. You obviously have to follow some rules. I'll leave a link in the description below in case you want to get yourself some of the first decentralized ICO tokens just by joining their Telegram and helping them out. So I'll try and do a proper review on Block Nation in the near future. It's an interesting project, and I like to cover new things as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So I was asked about Tika Tawari from the Palm Beach Confidential newsletter's prediction that $5 trillion would flow into the cryptocurrency market around mid-May. I think he gave a date of May the 14th, and the reason he might be saying this, and I don't like to make predictions as you guys know, but the reason he might be making this prediction is because of this Consensus 2018 summit or conference, if you like, that's happening in New York. There's going to be over 250 speakers, 4,000 attendees, and anybody who's anybody in blockchain and cryptocurrency will be there, including Microsoft, IBM, and companies of that nature. So you know, it's going to be the biggest event of the year. And if you're going to predict at a time that cryptocurrency is going to have a buzz about it, you know, why not May the 14th to 16th? So Bitcoin seems to be doing rather better than it was in the last couple of weeks. It's now back up to $8,851. It's increasing its dominance in the market to 43.8%, and the entire market cap is just a shade under 342 billion. Bitcoin's taking a lot of the altcoins with it, which is good to see for those of us that keep a lot of alts. I do have a little bit of Bitcoin, as I've said before, but you know, I'm pretty heavily invested in a lot of altcoins, and you know, let's hope this continues, but prepare yourself if it doesn't. I think we're still going to see a little bit of sideways action rather than complete parabolic trends as we saw in December and January. And you know, just be prepared that it's always going to be, you know, the market cap as a total that's going to affect the markets and what you hold, because all these coins are still tied to Bitcoin. So whatever Bitcoin seems to be doing, then you know, the alts will generally follow suit. They'll go up a lot faster probably, and they'll go down a bit quicker too. So just be prepared and don't get caught out there with your pants down.